Good morning, YouTube. Not done a video for a few days because I've been busy doing other things. I had my daughter's birthday. She had a load of friends around. It was a right laugh. We invited a good few friends round and stuff. A couple of friends stayed behind after hours and we sat and drank coffee and had a right laugh. And I really enjoyed it. But back to the grindstone. So, the grindstone. Yeah, anyway. On my YouTube, on Facebook, I noticed this. A page or a group called Auditors Exposed UK, and I was looking through it, and some of the actual posts I actually agree with. Some of these auditors go round just to get a reaction out of people in a place of work and things like that. But then I sat and thought to myself, I wonder if this is a lefty group, because anybody that thinks they have privacy in public is a total fucking idiot, in my opinion, and that's going to be one of the only swear words you'll hear today. Now, I know some people don't like having the photos taken, and if they come up to you nicely and say, do you please don't mind not using that, that's absolutely fine. It's called ethics. But this group, somebody, I don't know who it is, but somebody decided, quite geniusly in fact, to put a post on there, Palestine or Israel, to prove whether it was a lefty group or not. Now, this person has been putting certain posts on there, doing what I call social engineering, and not one of them have noticed it. Not one of them have clicked on that's what it is. Now, in the last post that I seen that this person did, they made deliberate spelling mistakes. Now, I don't agree with that because I'm dyslexic, but this person made deliberate, you could tell the word deliberate, and then at the bottom who wrote who will be the first one to mention the spelling. Now, to me that would ring an alarm bell straight away. This is a friggin' a clickbait post or something like that. My God, did it get some attention? You can't spell for shit. Now, anyway, I decided to go and have a look at this group. Now, it's definitely a lefty group. As you can see at the top, this survey was done by this person. Palestine, overwhelmingly 73% of them think that Palestine exists for a start, and they all hate Jews. And this is this Auditors Exposed thing. You know, it might be thinking, what has this got to do with auditing? Well, it's a lefty group. A parasitic lefty group is what it is, and you can't deny it after what this person's actually done, and it's actually quite genius. I wish I was as clever as this, but sadly I'm not. But yeah, I mean, what a bunch of complete and utter pissing idiots, thinking they're exposing auditors and things like that, that they walk up to the camera and say, don't put me on camera. How moronic, how brain dead do you have to be to actually be part of this group? Jesus, the world is fucked, and that's another swear word, and my apologies. So I'm just going to see if I can get across this road without getting run over and heading towards B&H Midland Services. Now, this place has recently changed its name and it's put in another planning application to become a hand car wash, and it's already had a lot of complaints. This place will be a hand car wash 1 month, and then basically a bouncy castle with no flip-flops outside in the next month. That is how they fund these, let's just say, money laundering projects. I've looked into the person that owns it. They own a business in Loughborough, of which I'm in Loughborough tomorrow, so I might pop and see it. But I definitely will be outside the Migrant Hotel in Loughborough doing a little bit of recording, so watch out for that video tomorrow. I might even do a little live. It should be interesting. But yeah, they're putting planning applicants for this B&H Midland Services again after refused the first time. Well, you can keep putting them in and you can keep doing what you fucking want. I don't give a shit. It ain't gonna happen. Also, just for reference, it looks like the traffic light problem has now been solved. They've taken away the traffic light from the bottom of Dolby Road. Now, on one of the busiest days of the week, as you can see, the traffic is, well, flowing freely, and it's absolutely fine. So there you go. Again, outside the King's Head. This place has been stood. Apparently it's got people living in there. They have got the right planning application and everything. It's had about 3 new windows, and nothing else seems to have happened with it. Absolutely nothing. So it'll be interesting to keep an eye on that and B&H cleaning, won't it? Yeah, interesting. Adult workshops, check out our window for upcoming events. The Bell Centre, visitors online at Kickstarter. We'll pop in and have a look. Apparently all are welcome. I beg to differ. I went in there with my camera once and they told me not to record, but I can take photos from outside near the window, which is correct. I'm not dissing them. It's actually a good thing for Melton, I suppose. We'll have a look round and see what's going on. A bargain shop. Wonder what they're doing. Large market today. Looking all right. All the summer plants are out. Look at all these.
Just over here, sir.
Looking good. So what I'm going to do now is take a walk down to Rag House and have a look and see. Apparently they've got a new Vespa above the door, a model Vespa, not a real one. At some point I've got to take mine down to see if he wants any photos with it. And Basil, Mr. Vintage and Basil. So I'm just going to pop in and have a coffee with him. Well, if he's having a coffee, I don't know. Welcome back to Street Switch Photography. I thought I'd take a walk down to Rag House Clothing today to see if I could find Captain Vintage, and guess what?
I'm only here with Basil, and we are just launching our £5 vintage market outdoor. So all items outdoor will be £5. Whether you want a vest, a Mexican hoodie, a check shirt, whatever you want, outdoor is going to be £5. So come on down, the price is right, and always remember, tally ho!
Tally ho! There you go, guys, back down at Vintage and back down at Rag House Clothing. Remember, vintage clothing specialists. See you later. So guys, I've just been down to Rag House Clothing and they've got these chairs that I've just noticed that look like they're made out of church doors or something. I'm not 100% sure, but look at that, £249 each, and it's teak wood, or whatever wood that is. I'm not a wood expert. Now here's how genius this person has actually been. They've left the lock in the door, just here, and I've got this to show you as well. These chairs...
Because that'll free up some black hangers for me.
Let me come round here, look.
Yeah, because I'm going to go to the container and I'm back later on today.
Real leather. Handmade. And then as we scan up, a wooden Vespa, all for sale down at Rag House Clothing. Now here's the price of these chairs. Now bearing in mind these are handmade. I'll turn that round for you. There you go. So make sure you pop down and come and have a look at these as well. See you in a bit. So I'm going to go and have a quick wander around the back because this has been a concern of mine for around about, fucking hell, 2 years. And this place at the back here, as you can see, it's obviously occupied in some way, shape or form with a broken window where people can access it and everything else. And it don't look good, does it? Now, I've reported it several times. I've reported it to the police, I've reported it to the council, and it's still not been fixed or boarded up. I mean, what would it take to literally put a board over it? And they wonder why some of these buildings fall into disrepair, and then they have to sell them because they're absolutely fucked because they didn't keep up with the maintenance, or the landlords didn't keep up with the maintenance. Now, this isn't on Melton Borough Council. It isn't their job to maintain every fucking building in town. It's not simply not their job. Got an alarm going off. The car alarm on the back of that bloody lorry's going off. What the hell? So yeah, just for reference, that was Rag House Clothing, nearly up to 6,000 followers. Pop over onto Facebook to the page, join the page. They've also got new stuff coming out all the time. It's vintage retro clothing. Buy vintage. You don't have to spend a fortune on decent gear. And as I said before, Simon's a character. Just taking a walk down towards Morrison's. Again, tomorrow I'll be in Loughborough and I'll be doing a vlog in Loughborough. We're going to be taking a look around the place, see what it's like, see what we think. Hey up, buddy. Not bad, mate. Yourself? Good. Now everybody knows that I'm what they might accept as gender critical and stuff like that. I've got no problem with people wanting to walk around in whatever clothes they want to wear. And why they associate it or try and associate it with what goes on in people's bedrooms, I have no clue. All I ever say basically on it is just leave kids out of it. I do not believe in teaching gender ideology to children is the right thing to be doing when they've got such delicate minds and they can believe that the fucking Superman, Spider-Man, Wonder Woman or whoever, and then you go filling their heads full of that shit and ruining their life for the rest of their lives. Let them grow up first and then let them make a decision. And why you'd want to test drugs on children anyway, and then doing something what you call chest feeding, which is basically an autogynephile, I have absolutely no clue whatsoever. But there you go. St John's Roman Catholic Church has recently had a bit of a renovation done to it, and I thought I'd pop down and come and take a look. Now I don't know if it's open for taking a look round. Now I'm a Christian myself, not generally Catholic, but they've had a massive renovation to it and it looks absolutely awesome. I'm going to stop the video, go in and see if I can take a look. See you in a minute. Recording. Good morning YouTube, welcome back. Street Switch. We've decided to take a visit to St John's Church and I've just been made very welcome, very welcome. We've sat and had a nice cup of coffee. Now this church a couple of years ago was actually in danger of being lost and it's managed to be saved. They've got a lot of renovations going on. They hold a service every, is it Tuesday did you say?
Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday and Sunday.
Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday and Sunday at 10 AM. I'm going to start popping down regularly, but I just thought I would pop in and actually have a look at this beautiful church. It's been here since I can remember, since I was a child. When I'd be walking to school, I used to walk past this church every single day and always wonder what it looked like inside, and that wonder.
It's a shame that we can't leave it open for people to walk.
I know.
But in this day and age,
it's to me, this is a community hub and this is what people need, and such nice people. Thank you for letting me in and coming and taking photos and stuff. It's beautiful.
Hopefully with having the parish centre, things will be open a bit more, so, you know, because we'll be able to get in from there.
Yeah.
No, but I mean, we want to sort of, it's a historical treasure, it's a place of worship, it's a place to meet people. It's
a beautiful place, and I've just got a photo of Jesus hanging from the cross up there. If you're religious, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. My friend Conrad will know exactly what I'm talking about. So I will be coming down to one of the services and see what I think, and we'll bring Conrad with me as well.
The other thing we have got
Church
as well,
community hall next there.
On a Friday, until Easter, on a Friday night at 7 o'clock, we do the Stations of the Cross, which is not a particular. It doesn't have to be strictly Catholic, does it?
No.
So I mean,
I think
to come and join.
Villages around here. We'll go around each of them and meditate on Jesus' journey to Calvary.
It's beautiful. It's a beautiful place, and thank you again. Thank you for making me feel welcome, and thank you for the cup of coffee. So we'll grab some photons. That's lovely, that one is. Now I wasn't going to be doing any photography today, but again, when you've got historical buildings like this, I mean, look at this place. What an amazing place. So I'm going to say goodbye, and then what I'll do is I'll pop back into town, probably grab another coffee, and then ride my moped home. But I want to get a picture of this window. Let me let this lady by from back here.
Oh, sorry, right.
No, you're absolutely fine.
Do you need these candles left on at the moment? Do you want to take?
No, it's fine. I'm just basically getting a photo of.
Absolutely fine.
I don't know whether you can see or not. of the sun coming through the window because it cuts sun rays and stuff.
Lovely, yes, do.
I'll take some photos of the candles whilst I'm here. Might as well. Let me get right in there.
Before we leave the church, I don't know how on earth they could cause a fire.
There we go.
You still have to
You still have to be careful, don't you? Anyway, nice to meet you, and I will see you again. See you later. Thank you very much. So we'll take a walk back into town, guys, and we'll go and have a look what's going on around town. But yeah, this is St John's Church. I'll just take you outside to go and show you the renovations that are happening. As you can see, it's had some money spent on it, and rightfully so, in my opinion. So what I'll do is, I'm going to pause the video for a few seconds, take some more photos, which I'll include in this video. Then I've got to pop to Iceland and pick some stuff up. And again, I'll just remind everybody that I am in Loughborough tomorrow, so if you want to tune in tomorrow evening for the Loughborough video, that should be quite an interesting video. I hope today's been quite interesting for you. Like I say, I've just sat and had a cup of coffee in St John's Church there. The ladies were absolutely fantastic. Lovely people. See you in a minute. So it would seem that spring is finally here. The blossom is coming out on the trees. There's actually something to be happy about. Just walking past the Melton police station up towards the old college. Just taking some more photos. Absolutely beautiful day today. Now again, I'm going to explain to people why I'm staying away from politics and things like that. I don't mind going down to record the Reform tent and things like that, but last time I did that, it made me ill. So I'll see you in a minute. Gonna get some photos of the picture house. Art Deco. We're very lucky to have a cinema in Art Deco style like this. I know many places haven't even got a cinema, but Melton has. And there's good reviews about it as well. I'll try and get one from across the road if I can, of the whole thing. A little bit further up. Need more sky in it, because it's a perfectly blue sky. See you in a minute.
Yeah.
1 second, people. So guys, I'm down at a tent in town. Melton Borough Council have brought some old photos down. If you want the QR code, there's the QR code. There's some absolutely, now I class this as the original street photography, and I think everybody knows how into my street photography I actually am. And the council have provided this for everybody to look at today, and I think it is absolutely fantastic. Look at these. If I go along them slowly, you can pause the video and zoom in if you know how to. But absolutely brilliant. Now what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to do a video in the very near future of some of these photos, and I'm going to try and recreate these photos of then and now, because I think it'll be quite interesting. So there you go. I just thought I'd include this in the video. See you in a minute. So I'm going to quickly pop down to Iceland and grab a couple of bits, and then I'm going to get off home. This video's been a little bit different, obviously no arguing and things like that. I've just bumped into one of the councillors from Melton Borough Council who's showing Melton in a different light, and it'll be an interesting thing to do when we actually sort of compare two images together and everything else. And again, I'm staying away from the political side of things from now on. Street photography is my thing. That's what I'm going to continue to do. The guy that does the history tours in Melton, who I will include in this video, is at some point going to do a walk round with me, and I'll explain the ethics behind street photography and things like that, because some people don't quite understand, you know, these photos that I'm comparing them to, that is the original street photography. It's hundreds of years old, and people don't seem to understand that. They just think that they have the right to privacy in a public place, which is not 100% true. This has been Street Switch Photography. If you like this video, like and subscribe, go and hit the notification bell, and I'll hopefully see you in the next video. Bye for now.